How to learn to spell, huh? Let me fix it. That stuff will drive me crazy if I don't fix that thing. It's the word Crumbles. Crumbles. Come on, get it right. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeehaw. Okay. I think we got it right. Let's head over here. See if I'm live. And I am. Good evening, everybody. Who will be first through the gate tonight? Politov, how are you? Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Happy Wednesday night. Gonna hang out for a little while tonight. I haven't been on live streaming in a couple days. Nice to catch up with. Nice to catch up with all of you. I'm just adjusting a few things here. As usual, hi Noreen. We are live. Yes, we are. I'm about ready to bust out of this thing, I'm telling you. Hey, Vicky, Ace Egan, Charlie Lynn. How are you, sweetie? She's the yellow rose of Texas. Do, 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 do. I'm ready for Texas, baby. That's it. Guess what? Today's my auntie. Maybe a little later. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Tara. Nice to see you. And the good news, I will be together with Tara, no doubt, before she's going to come up here. But I'm very excited that that's going to be happening. Just adjust myself for maximum cuteness. Man, I'm just bouncing out of the sides of this thing. So I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday night. It is, what, the 29th of July 2020. Let's sing Fanny Rodriguez happy birthday, huh? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fanny. Feliz cumpleaños a tu. As the world crumbles tonight. See, we got a lot to talk about today. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes so I don't have to repeat too much stuff on here. Very busy day today. But I'll give you guys a laugh. You know, for years I've told you about the Wednesday is garbage day in the hood. And being as this is the hood, they send in the lousiest truck of all. Even the backup thing, even the backup alert thing is screwed up on here. So at about 5:30 this morning, you can see how pitch black it is. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the window shades. I grabbed this thing and I said, you know what? I'm going to record this. It's probably pretty low, but listen to this thing. Hi, Cheryl. Now, what the hell is that? Sounds like you ever heard something? You ever heard something so screwed up in your life? It's no wonder I'm psychotic. You know, when I have to hear that stuff at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, children in the corn. Cinnamon hot, hot, hot. Hello to you, Dervit. Nice to see you this evening. My wonderful Cheryl S. Noreen's drifting off. Doors Corn. Nice to see you. Happy needs some lube. Can you imagine that? This has been 9 years of this. I didn't even record the part where he does the 6 foot drop of the cans. Boom, boom. What the hell? Seriously, huh? What do you think? Ready for Mexico again? Hmm? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It sounds like a frog. It sounds worse than that. Thank you, Charlie. Hi, Miss Phoebe. Nice to see you this evening. Yeah, I decided it's been a while since I cowgirled up a little bit here. I'm in a good mood. Yeah, I got this hat. I got this hat in Mexico, and let me tell you, they'll remember me down there for sure. And the nice thing about these, this is a Bangora, and they're kind of a molded resin, so you don't have to get it. You don't have to worry about getting them dirty. You can just, they can just, yeah, they send Jed Clamp his truck. You can just wipe it off with a sponge or something. It's got a nice little detail on the front of it there. I like that. You look Vegas bound. Well, I'm sure as heck thinking about it. I'm sure as heck thinking about it. I got to hit the road. I got to get out of Dodge a little bit and have a change of venues. Anybody else I missed on here? Welcome to you, Denise R. Nice to see you. Yeehaw. Number one. Most importantly, thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of nice comments on the Healdsburg video, and I really appreciate those of you who took the time to check that out. I think all in all, it probably turned out pretty good. I'm really happy, of course, what a smartphone can do. Thing was all recorded with a smartphone, but it's not so much the equipment, it's what you're capturing. That's what's the story, what's the deal. How you doing, Silver Gold TV? Nice to see you. Anybody else? Alonzo, Trump, Las Casa Blanca, the White House, the Totus, Las, let's see, I don't know, Alonzo. Yeah, whatever, you know. whatever Alonzo's Whatever Alonzo said, it has not been even the slightest bit hot here for weeks. We've probably touched 80 degrees during the day, and I wake up in the morning and it's about 53 degrees in the morning. It is delightful. Rouge, long time no see. Thank you. Good to see you. Well, I hope you're doing well. Nice hat, looks real nice. Can carry that well. Thank you. I had the boys in Los Algodones fit me up. They took great pride in just selecting the right one there. So I really like this, and it holds up well. Hi, Thomas. You know, they just put these things on the mold, boom, pull them off, put the little band around them. But they're really nice. Hecha in Mexico. Made in Mexico. Hacendado. The Hacendado. Right here. So, it's a cold summer on the coast. It's comfortable. It's harvesting a lot of plums today. A lot of carrots. Some carrots I got out were that long out of there. Okra. It's been great. How you doing, Craig? Nice to see you. Hey, BB and John. Yeah, all is well here. It's been a good day. It's been a busy day. I have some projects underway, some self-learning I'm doing here in preparation, of course, for stepping up my video game here, especially as I hit the road. But thank you to those of you who checked out Cinematic Travelogue number 7. And they are all in a playlist down below. If you've missed any of them, from Guerneville, San Francisco, Cotati, right on through, I think that you will enjoy them. My fry boots made in Mexico. That's what I need. A little of those little half boots. That's what I need. Right. Hello, Roger Rabbit. Hi, Peachy. How are you, Charlotte? How you doing tonight, Charlotte? Good to see you. Good to see Craig too. So it's awesome. Those of you who checked that out, and then I had a little bit of a fun Q&A. Went to the board this morning, and it was. I hope that you liked the message that was conveyed. It's been a while since I've done one of them, but I think I enjoyed that too. Yeah, catch them all up. There's a lot of good stuff. San Francisco, people seem to really enjoy that. The Delta country, when we went out to Locke and Rio Vista, and how else did we go? I don't even remember. Rio Vista, Locke. I can't remember what the hell the third town. Somebody tell me what the hell was the third town we went to. I don't know. Ileton. Ileton, Ninth Element. Hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Wonderful. Good, Charlotte. Good. So check them out. My best advice, throw your breakfast on the table and just sit back with a coffee or two and just push play and just have a good time. And I had so many people comment that they're unable to get out now. They're disabled. They don't have the physical or financial wherewithal or stamina to travel. And it's a really nice way to travel and see things without having to put yourself out on the road. Hey, Dave, how are you? See, so I thought I was in homeroom this morning. Gee, did you see that? I got to get a better marker when I go to the board. And as I was setting up, the darn thing pulled away from the edge of it anyway. It's such a POS on that. But I thought Casey Neistat's message was a good one if you want to go down that line of just throwing everything into something instead of having a little bit of balance in your life. And it's interesting, some YouTubers that I follow now have lost that balance between life and YouTube. There's a guy, a videographer, Jason Vuong. Jason Vuong. He's a nice Vietnamese fellow, and he had a long thing day before yesterday about why he's been away for a while, because his whole balance has been all screwed up between life and YouTube. So that's the downside. If you put everything into that, then there's a price to pay. Thank you, Peachy. This stuff is really wearing on people big time. I see it here all day long. People's tempers are very, very short. I'll tell you a bedtime story exactly. So I think it's kind of important. I've been at it for 7.5 years. I've done a upload every single day, mostly in the morning since November of 2013. Haven't missed a day, but it's been fun for me. I don't sit here and think, oh, I got to take time off because I'm getting burned out. If something's enjoyable and you enjoy it, you'll never work a day you'll never work a day in your life. In my business, you call it getting back to base. Hey, Cyanide Cupcake. I continuously find my balance because I'm on the cusp, Gemini and Cancer, which means I have attributes of both signs. Okay, and that means it's not two mints in one like the old double mint, it's three mints in one. So I'm always torn between a lot of different interests, and that keeps me going. Jackie said, hi, Rosie, all vlog 7. Love that wee house with the pond. It looked gorgeous, beautiful little town. When you're shooting a port, what was the title of the song you used? I guess you're talking about the end one. And thank you. That's called the Camilla Inn. It's a bed and breakfast, and it has a beautiful little lily pond next to it. And it is really a thing of beauty. At the end, for those people who think, oh, Rosie monetizes everything. I didn't monetize that video specifically because I used Alan Jackson's song, Remember When, as the end piece, which I think is a beautiful time and a beautiful song because it fits the times that we are in that we're all remembering when we could just do things without having to worry about sickness, dying, paychecks, stresses of things being out in the supermarket. I'll tell you that story in a minute. Who will be your next guest at the Rancho? Well, I would expect that Dee will be back in August, and then I believe Tara is going to be coming out in the fall, and that's going to be a hoot. It always does. I'm Cancer, and on the Chinese calendar, Snake, and they're both pretty accurate descriptions. That's good, Dave. You tested negative for corn only. Hey, Peach, I don't pay any attention. They waste their accounts to come in. It's on them, not me. I mean, I feel good about myself for my age. I think I present well. Nobody's going to push me off of my. Nobody's going to push me off of the way I feel about myself. So yeah, it's very emotional. It's remember when it's a beautiful song. And I opened with those shots of panning those restaurants and going by with empty tables uh, and it you wouldn't have seen that last year. That town would have been overflowing with the wine tasters and people that were enjoying. Thank you, Ninth Element. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Cinnamon Hot Hot. So I don't get pushed off my mark by the opinions of basically what are jealous haters out there in YouTube. You better get used to them. The Monkey Boy. Hopefully, I'll be down there soon. I'm still trying to nail down the dates. Dave said more good news. I'm going to be a grandpa again. Grandson on the way. Awesome. Great news. Wow, we had mouse toes. A great grandma had her great grandson, baby boy. So that's exciting. So, but Craig, you're right. You walk around town, and no matter how smiley a face you put it, and there were plenty of people around that town, but most people were congregated in the park. But you could tell there was a little bit of nervous restraint. People aren't able to even find comfort in the churches and things now, being all closed up, which is a pretty weird situation. Chinatown was mind blowing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, that's why I chose to. And if you use somebody that's a big recording artist like that, his record label makes the money off whatever peanuts are made on it go to him, but it's well worth it. Sometimes you have to Vegas fixin'. Sometimes you have to um, not put that first and send a message out with the music and things. I got the moonshine cowgirl. Nice to see you, Vegas Vixen. My favorite shot was that pull away shot at the end with that little girl with the plastic cup over the fountain. I thought that was really cute. It just takes you back to, the last thing on that kid's mind is anything going on in the world today, and that's a nice place to be. Craig said I had a sandwich on a plate next to me when you had lunch. I knew you were going to have lunch, so I ate lunch with you. Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, you don't get a copyright strike if it's not monetized. In other words, I'm not making money off of that. I don't put ads. I try to reduce the ads dramatically in those feature things. I don't want people to sit down and they have to see an ad break every 5 minutes and stuff. They're going to lose the whole spirit, the whole flow of what you're doing is going to turn into an exercise in agony sitting there. So I usually put one mid-roll and that's it. One at the beginning, one in the middle, and one at the end. Um, yeah, it was real. So there'll be more adventures coming, but it can't always be. If you're going to put 4 hours into videography and you're going to put 8 hours into editing, the last thing you want is that 12 hours of combined effort and fun to be reduced to something that's not going to be a pleasure for people. It's going to be aggravating for people to see that. So you see some of the channels, the bigger ones, they're very careful about where Gone with the Winds and Sailing SV Delios and them. They're very careful not to put them into their work because it kills the whole flow of what is going on. Yeah, I always have to eat for during kitchen stadium event. I'm going to do some pan fried chicken again. Just going to do some legs, and I'm going to try to make some corn fritters. Yeah. And I think I'll have just some peas. Now is the time when the churches should be. I agree. I agree. It saddened me to be on the outside walking around on a Sunday when usually people would be pouring out of the churches. Yeah, it'd be like being at the movies and the best part, a crappy ad rolls by. Why would you want to do that? And if you've noticed other things, and I don't place ads in YouTube, they auto place things, and you've noticed they've really started stuffing the ads in to things. Hey, Pocket Changey. Thank you, Eric. I don't know what that means. You lost your subs. Thank you, Eric. $2 from Eric there. Appreciate that, Eric. Hey, Tanya, it's been a long time. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, thumbs up are always appreciated. Made black bean quesadillas tonight. Man, that does sound this is good. I want steak and shrimp at Sizzler. Hey, Hi Watch. I'm going to, yeah, Eric is always nice. I'm not quite sure what happened with, not sure what happened. Yeah, all thumbs up always matter, guys. I don't mind ads when they place them every minute. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen what's happened over since this pandemic hit. They have just done ad stuffing like crazy. And a lot of people have said YouTube Premium is worth it anyway. Because of the extra things that you get on that for the price, and you don't have to sit through that. No, I never. No, Madowix. No, I don't put. I have one mid-roll ad. This one didn't have any because you might Alan Jackson. Since it's monetized to him, I can't. I don't have any control what YouTube does about it. But I'm always very I'm always very careful about placing on especially on features like that. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Vicky. Always watch all the ads. Well, Charlotte, it's I want it to be a nice experience. It's like if you went to an art gallery and at 10 minutes in, they're like, wait a minute, clear the floor. Let's set up the projector. We need to run an ad from McDonald's. You deserve a break. It breaks the whole mood. Hey, Steve, how you doing? It just breaks the whole mood of thing. It'll get straightened out, Eric. It'll get squared away. They always do. So that's the point of that. For live streams, I don't much care. I don't think people really care about that. But stuff that you put, thank you, Silver Gold TV. I appreciate that very much. But stuff you put your time into, you don't want to see that compromised. Tara is my good Tara Electra. You know her around here. She's a good friend of mine. Yeah. That's right, Cheryl. Self-explanatory. Did you hear about the Hamptons I heard they had a chain smoker because supervisor was on the stage. Boy, did he catch hell. That made the national news. That made the national radio news today on not lack of social distancing at a big party out in the Hamptons. Man, I got to get over there and hang out there with Ina Garten. So, Eric, I can't go live until I get 1,000 again. Eric, did you get your channel terminated, or is it a YouTube glitch? I can't think they have any grounds for terminating you. Not sure. I mean, did you put your channel on private for a while? Did you hide it for a while? Did you unhide it? I haven't seen a lot of your stuff in the feed, so I assume that you put it on hide. I don't know. Uh, no. Cyanide cupcake is worse than a troll, man. Let me tell you. So hopefully I'll be on the road soon. I'm doing a lot of work here at home on some new equipment, new to me, and just trying to get things in place to up my game to the next level there. As the world, yeah, I want to. Yeah, if you hide it, they'll go away for a while. Yeah, I want to see if he. I want to see what happened. I want to see if I can get an answer on that. If he, because I didn't see any content for a few days. Hey, Katie, Susie. So I assume that you hid your channel. Uh, what an ass kicker par excellence. Now, as the world crumbles, I hid, but when I came back, they're not going to be gone. They're going to reappear. I've seen this thing so many times, Eric. Do not worry. I guarantee you, in 2 or 3 days, all of your subs are gonna come back. Everything will be restored. When you hide your channel, it's like when a star supernovas and explodes outward. YouTube's got to bring all that stuff back together again for a couple. It takes some time, so don't worry about it. Guaranteed, all of your stuff will be back. Happens all the time. What was the team? The Miami team? What was the Marlins? Terry Biggs was on vacation, missed quite a lot. Where's the? I don't even. Oh, I don't know, Teeny. I have no idea where he is. I don't keep tabs on him. He left about 10 days ago, and I assume he'll be back in late August. So he's doing his thing and tending to the things that he needs to do. But as far as staying in contact, no, I don't have any idea of his whereabouts. Nor do I have a lot of interest right now. Once he's a 40-year-old guy on the road. Jackie said there are some travel vids on here, and I will stop watching if the music isn't right. Headbang, headbanging music for mountain shots can be off-putting. You gotta, you know, I'm just going to go out and shoot a video one night just to let you guys know how critical how critical music is to the theme and the whole mood of what you're trying to create. And I mean, could you see if I just loaded the music line with rap music and yeah, shake that booty, come around and knock that mother door. Man, they will come back. Yeah, they'll be back. They will be back. Vicky, love, exciting and new. Come aboard. I will cruise direct you. It's the Love Boat, starring your one and only Rosie girl. Leave your stateroom unlocked. Thank you, Teeny. Hope you're thinking about doing a calendar. Yeah, I think that's a good idea to maybe take 12 of my favorite picks and put them up on the calendar. Maybe one cheese shot poolside in Vegas, but otherwise some of my nice work. Not to worry when you go out of here. We'll team up and make sure you see Eye in the Garden. Yeah, wouldn't that be pretty cool? And Jeffrey. Guys, 100 only 45 like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. They are appreciated here tonight. I met Arne Garden too many times at Sag Harbor in the corner bar next to the All-American Hotel. I just want to go get the Hamptons experience. I want to capture that. and get locked up for having a camera and going around and filming and all that. Bella Rose, how you doing? The Queen of Buffalo has arrived. I hope you and Brad are doing well. I think that that's a grand idea to give people something that's useful through the year, something that can be used as a dartboard, fire starter, emergency toilet. Thank you, Lucky Charm. Thank you. Hi, Lynn. Exciting and new. Come aboard. Hey, it's Isaac, your bartender. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, that was a pretty good show, but it just it wore it out too much. I don't know. Yeah, I might do one of them. I might do one of them too. We'll see. We'll see about that. It wouldn't be everybody's cup. It's sing me up for sounds good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully I have a chance to see Monkey Boy in the next few days and Mr. Z. I kind of gave them the heads up about coming down to Vegas. I need to get far out of town for a few days. I think it might be pretty cool. I was blanket on the ground. Yeah, I was sitting there last night and I thought, man, wouldn't that be a vlog like Pretty Woman minus the Pretty Woman, of course. If I just went down to Las Vegas and I just took, 3 days or something, and Rosie just went first class all the way. Wear a dress everywhere, carry my Coach purse, have some, leave the black tennis shoes behind and all that. Yeah, July Space Girl, exactly. Wouldn't that be the bomb to do that? To just go, I'm staying at the Wynn, man. I'm going all top drawer. I'm gonna drive my van up to the valet. They're gonna tell me the employee's entrance is around the back. I'm gonna toss those keys and say, Charles, I am a guest at the Wynn here. I think that would be I think that'd be a hell of an experience. Nice room, have a bubble bath. I got one. Yeah, I might get propositioned. I've got one Coach bag, the black and gray pattern. When I like it very much, it's a nice outfit. I think that would be the bomb, huh? I think that would just really, Rosie really steps up her game first class. Anyway, I don't know. I'll probably end up at the hostel or something. Whoa. Whoa. It's a hot one in Vegas today. Whoa, man. It is a hot one in Vegas today. But wouldn't that be cool to go into a nice restaurant and order a bottle of wine, however the hell you do that? I have no concept. Hello Wildflower. Thanks for popping by. I have no concept of wine or anything like that, but just to try living it up for a few days. Scottish Sarah, how are you? Yeah, Daisy Duke, you know me. I've done that on old two-tone Ford and didn't get the valet guy rushing. I think the Drew draws. Yeah. I just go in like this with Daisy Dukes and come out with a nice dress on and nice to see you, Scottish, my girl. Hope that you're doing well tonight. But hang out with Monkey Boy a bit in the evening. I'm going to devote a lot of time to videography down there. Like I said, I got some new to me gear that I want to put through the paces. It's going to be hot. I don't know what the situation is. I mean, the cornholio is off the hook. We got 1,000 people a day dying of this stuff right now. Okay, 1,000 people a day. Yang Yang, you made quite a few friends at the roulette. Kissing chips for good life. Been a successful pastime. Hey, there you go. There's a good idea. Yeah, it was really hot. So I want to kind of check the weather for maybe one of you guys knows next week what the weather will what the weather will be for next. If I leave, I might take off Sunday. It's a good travel day. I got to get the oil changed in the van though and get a few other things done. Got my CBD gummies in a 6-pack. Girl, you are all set, huh? Wonder what the temperature was today, down 113, 112, 113. I don't know, but I couldn't believe it. 1,000 people a day now. Yep. Anybody that thought that this stuff would be disappearing through the summer like I did, this stuff doesn't seem to care if it's the cold of a packing house, a meat processing plant, hotter than hell. This cornholio is like a super bug. It's kind of concerning to me because we're kind of reaching an out of control point, I think. But I think wearing masks would be helpful. I'd like to know the age group spread. It's once again hitting nursing home facilities, retirement facilities, assisted living facilities. Again, I can't speak of the age average, but I have heard tell of hitting nursing homes. Oh, we have a hurricane coming, and I am thrilled. Woo. It's bad. It's bad. It's gotten to the point now where I don't even really keep up. If I'm going down the road and I have the radio on and the news break comes on or something, I'll hear it. But I don't sit there and read about it anymore. Sherry Anna, hello, nice to see you. Welcome back in. Good to see you. You are always welcome here. I hope your channel is doing well. And Sherry Ann is a content creator. If you guys want to sub her up, she is a content creator. Yeah, the average age is getting one younger. Hello, Dory. Hey, prepping. I also wonder. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. How about these mystery packages of seeds that are showing up from China, mailed to people? I mean, what kind of weird shit is that, right? I mean, you get something from China, you open it up and it has seeds in it. I mean, it's just weird. There's so many other weird things. I also heard on the news that men that are over 6 feet tall have a 50% chance greater of getting cornholio than men that are under 6 feet tall. And I'm thinking to myself, who did that correlation, right? I mean, really? I mean, just weird. Hi, I'm on it. It's really weird. Those men that are above 6 feet tall have a 50% greater chance of getting cornholio than men that are under 6 feet tall. How do you figure that? Right? People with O blood type are 25-30% less likely to get it. Did you hear about the tin can shortage? I'm not surprised. I'm on it. Now, if you think my life is always, tell you guys all the good shit. Here's the bad shit today. Draw up close to the monitor there. I go today. I'm like, I got to pick up some stuff at the store, man. The fridge is bare, right? I'm back to bachelor life again, just eating on whatever I can eat. I go in the store. I get all shopping. I go check out completely at the checkout place. I go reach into my pocket and I don't have my wallet. Now I knew I didn't lose it. I knew I left it home. And I'm looking around at the guy. It's a self-checkout little area, and I'm looking around. I turn real slowly, and I look at the checkout administrative dick that's standing there watching the six checkout self-checkout, and he's like, "Oh man." He starts shaking his head, and I'm like, "Oh man." I said, bro, I forgot my wallet. He's like, oh God, I got a whole cart full of crap. He's like, like we got to put back and check out. All that crap had to go back in. I had Johnsonville Italian sweet sausage. I had man, I had some olive oil, all the crap, canola oil for the weekend. I had to put all that. I didn't put it back, but I just, hey man, I'm sorry about that. It was crazy, you know. But my point is, I went through that store. There's still a lot of things that are in very short supply. Have you looked at spices, canned soups, canned anything down the canned aisle? It's just ridiculous. No, I knew I didn't lose it, but I knew it was home, and I just when I said, "Oh shit, I don't have my wallet," and the guy must have the administrative checkout there must see that like 50 times a day or something. And he just turned like this, just I caught him at the corner of my eye, just doing a face plant. Well, it happens. I'll get a replay tomorrow. It's part of being an old part of being an old bat. Over here, they put your trolley in a chilled area in the back until you come back. Now, I told the guy I'm not going to come back to. I'm not going to waste your. I'm not going to bullshit you. Just call the shelf deck and just put all that stuff back on the. I'm sorry, I just can't. I liked how I looked real sheepishly. I'm like, turn. But there was a lot of stuff still missing from the store. There was not much flour there. There was overload of pork at very good overlaid load of pork, and I will tell you guys it's still pretty shaky out there. And well, if you have a hot roast chicken in it, yeah, I don't think I didn't want them to. I didn't want to waste. I had no intention of coming back because I got to pick up a few other things at the other store. I thought I'd just combine it tomorrow. Um, so I'm a little worried about that, but I'm a little nervous that we can see the way things are going in Congress with that Attorney General Barr testifying in Congress and how ugly that got. And I'm just sensing, police are resigning, and it's we got a long way to go. Same issue here. Then I was on the no. This much had yeah. This is cyanide cupcake. The resident ass kicker over here. Beauty, physical strength, determination, and attitude. You've been there and done that. Exactly. I'm going to get a little more water in my cup. I'll be right back. Remember when life was so blue, and at first so was I. Made love until we cried. Remember when, all right. Uh, all right. sweet but deadly. So that kind of concerns me. Politics concerns me. I'm not sure about the shape of the stimulus now. The Republicans and the Democrats are so far apart on that thing. I'm not subbing you, man. You're being hidden. Hey, Gaming Panda. All right, welcome back, Alex the Turtle. Welcome back to you, yeah, Gaming Panda. Why'd you switch up your names there? Yeah, nice to have you back. Nice to have you back. So, my favorite place to be. Awesome, Sherry Anna. Awesome. I thought we lost you to the dark side over there. No, it's just water. I told you guys I've cut well, I had one soda in the last four or 5 days. All set for the rodeo. What do you think? Well, it's 40 below, and I don't got a heater in my truck, and I'm off to the rodeo. Come on, you big dummy, get your right foot right. Do 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 do. You piss me off. Do 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 do. It on do do do. Uh, yeah, I'm all set for the rodeo. Wanted to quit gaming since I got a promotion for my other job. See, good things can happen out there. Good things can happen. But I'll tell you today, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell came out, and this guy's not an economist. This guy was a investment banker guy. This guy's a pretty kind of straight up dude, and he said it's going to be a long road back in this country. Oh, did you like that? Hey, Linda Lou, welcome back to you too. Which one? The rodeo song? Yeah, well, it's 40 below, and I don't got a heater in my truck, and I'm off to the rodeo. Yeah, that's when you get on my nerves. Oh man, hello watching random love from the United Kingdom. A cute ruffled denim skirt would look cute with that outfit. You don't like the that cowgirl kind of theme? uh, you got to do what you got to do. Man, why am I so itchy? You got spiked on that damn. The hell is that okra out there today? This thing just pointy and prickly. Almondine left, Almondine right. Yeah. Man, I'm so thirsty tonight. So, it's nice to have a Federal Reserve Chairman that's straight up pretty honest about stuff. He doesn't try to put lipstick on a pig. But then again, there's not a lot of options left, except I guess next we'll be in the world of negative interest rates, which will be thank you, watching Brandon, which will be a unique experience. Uh, I've been working designing for 23 years, and I waited for this day for a long time. Yeah, thank you, Scottish. Boy, Cheryl knows that. Well, one little pointy thing. I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know what it was. There was something in there that just prickled me there. That's okay. I love that song. Yeah, the Oprah Winfrey was in full damn attack mode today. So I've been watching what's going on there. The dollar is starting to weaken as is predictable. So, like I said last night, the big thing is, are we going to have rising inflation now, which isn't really deflate. It's just our purchasing power is going to hell, or are we just going to come unhinged here? It's the second one is very scary. Uh, uh, Yeah, not too many people know. It seemed like everybody I ever ran into knows that song. And if you're in the chat tonight, please thumbs up the segment. Yeah, it had like a little prickly. It might have been just a little bit of an allergic reaction to it. I don't know. Sometimes like you get those weird dandelion looking things with all these thorns on them and things like that. That was a pain. That was a pain. But I harvested a lot today. I had the second plum tree is coming in now. The harvest there, and some carrots I pulled were this long. It's really nice out there, and everything's gone. And I got my first pumpkin on the line. Little baby, little baby pumpkin on there. Little green thing. I just picked tomatoes and cucumber out of the garden now. I got many stickers. Yeah, yeah. So I'm cucumbers and so it's kind of generating. I'm going to have a lot of tomatoes. I'm going to have a lot of tomatoes coming up too, which are always good. It's nice to have a slice up of tomato. Earthquake. There we go. The old earthquake. Too hot to grow anything. It's thank you, Linda Lou. I think that, like I said, mentally for my mental health right now, with the summer I've been through, which is nothing compared to what some of you have been through, but it's a dramatic shifting gears when you expect things to be one way and they're another. So I tell you again, hey Phil, how you doing? Uh, Having that garden was a lifesaver. Becoming unhinged is the best as I want to buy my husband. Now I need the price crash first so I can buy, but waiting hoping it crashes lower than inflation. Oh man, pumpkin pie. Yeah, I've made pumpkin pie quite a few times on my channel. I'm a southerner, so bacon grease goes in nearly everything. Yeah. I only just typically throw it into green beans, but I never had a garden like that. I never knew I was capable of growing anything like that. Best thing I did was put those that drip system in. Man, that thing has worked. That thing has worked like a charm. Got the brakes fixed and ready to hit the road, mask in hand. All right, I'm going to be hitting the road too. I don't know if I'm taking a big risk. I'm a little nervous. You know, they're turning a lot of cases. A lot of people are dying. Not a lot, but you know, we're getting up to almost double digits in Vegas now, and it's maybe time to go down and gauge the mood again down there to just see what's going on, get a first-hand feel what the traffic is like and what's going on. Do some live streams and do some uploaded content too. Plus, I kind of enjoy the drive. It's a good way to get your mind off of the state of the world. What else did I read? What other weird thing today? Americans are, what is it, $121 billion behind in rent right now, or something like that. 121 million. Do I have that right? 121 billion that landlords. I mean, it's just too much. Government Ikes. Yeah, I heard that the masks are required until the end of August. Hey, Joey D, wash your hands. I expect masks to be worn through the balance of at least 2020. I think it's a realistic expectation. I want to go too. It would be fun. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to have anybody be risking. But the Florida Marlins have now. Are they the team? The Miami, whatever. They still the Marlins. I don't even know. They pulled out of the season now, right? Because of cornholio, and I'm feeling that this isn't going to. This isn't going to play out the rest of this season. This country's headed into a recession. We've officially been in a recession since it'll be announced tomorrow. The first quarter GDP will have taken one of the biggest drops in the history of this nation. Enough for Don to keep me inside. Really hope you don't take any risk. Plus Missy's situation. Well, Missy is not here on the rancho anymore, Phil. Not to say she's not coming back because I can't disclose anything, but she's in it's me, myself, and I. I have no problem wearing a mask. I found a cute one. Wish well, Joey D sent me some. I'm on it, made me a beautiful custom one. So when I'm getting a little fancy and a little dressy, I put one of them. On. Yeah, people are going to be losing their homes and their minds. That's what I worry about. This is specifically what I worry about. The next phase coming up. Because now you have a lot of Republicans that are digging in and they don't see any end in sight to this spending, and they're starting to worry about our currency and its reserve status in the world, and why gold and silver are soaring, and live your life and enjoy it as long as you're aware and sensible. I think as long as you keep some type of face covering on, I think that you're doing pretty good. I think that you've lowered the risk of that spray when somebody sprays it on you down in Las Vegas. I can't be sure, but I think, knock on wood, I've probably had pretty good immunity. If your mask isn't effective, it's the same as wearing a condom full of... Oh, man. Cheer me up some more, Cyanide Cupcake. Why don't you fly into Vegas for a few days, honey? We'll trip... Well, we can't even go to a club, man. They're closed. Can't go to a club. Makes me sad. The end. It's not the end of it. You'll see Missy. You'll see Missy and me together, Patricia. Trust me, guaranteed. Okay, don't even think. Don't. We still communicate every single day. I have a 5-layer mask. Interwoven private. I'm out there and take the chance because I think it's an interesting time. Me and Linda Lou have been taking the RV to the grocery store. Well, that's fun. Dory said, "Good morning, all. This insomniac's trying to sleep again before the sun comes up. Fully stay safe, but do not. Loving and living." Yeah. Yeah, she's in a good location. That's part of the reason that she's not here right now. I can't guarantee the say double the pleasure, double the fun. Wear a mask and a shield. Exactly. Everything I love about Americans. Great sense, clearly a deep thinker and caring. I've been here in 10 minutes. Well, thank you. Watching random YouTube videos. Trust me, in the next 20 minutes, your opinion will change. By 1 hour in, you'll be unsubbed. By 2 hours in, you'll be in all of your social media telling your friends how you just wasted the best 1 hour of your life. We do. We constantly. That'll never be broken. There wasn't any. I could say 7 years with 6 years with Missy here. Never had a fight. Never had a disagreement. I'm very proud of that. But I can't stand in the way of people's dreams and hopes. And when Missy Jen chooses to, and the time is right, she will do a video on that. But in the meantime, rest assured, we're communicating all of the time. I'm very vested in Missy Jen and her safety, and as well as her future. Naughty too. I have a very quiet life, and my circle is small. Well, Friday night we might be cutting it up with Space Girl. I don't know. Be doing something. don't know if I'm going to be baking on Friday night. I need to take a weekend off from baking. When you find yourself eating a whole apple pie by Monday night, this thing's tight for a reason up here, right? Oh, I sure will. Sometimes you want to take a break and you want new vistas, new experiences. You need to get your head out of the mixer a bit. And I think it was a lot of it has to do with the what's going on in the shape of the world right now, and being in an epicenter of BS here. I was hooked on your start, never boring and easy on the. Oh man, I'm boring as hell. Yeah, Missy Jen pops into the chat. Yeah, you like that video when she? That was 3 days after I had uh, surgery, and I was out there, and she was pretty mad. I said, "Hey, let's roll this back. Let's do something funny out of it." She said, "Well, I'll do something funny now." But I'm gonna beat the hell out of you when we get in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think Friday night I'll do something a little different, drink a little beer and have a good time, and do a little cotton up. You been good? Yeah, I love to see this day. I was supposed to be down. I was supposed to be down already on the coast, hanging out with Tara in San Diego on the beach, bouncing around, right? Hanging out, having a good time, chilling out, meeting people, and look, I've just been crazy watching your video, not chopped liver, watching your Saturday videos. You are not chopped liver. Thank you, Joey. Rules the Rancho. That's it. You want that ray gun? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've been around a long time. Most of you are younger than I am, and I've gone through a lot of traumatic periods in this nation, as you guys know. I've seen somebody land on the moon. I've seen 3 astronauts die in a capsule on the ground. Grissom Chaffee and somebody else. Terrible day. I've seen daily reports. Walter Cronkite, Vietnam. I saw John F. Kennedy's funeral on a black and white TV. These things stick with you in life. I got caught in the middle of riots in 1968. Only with the mercy of the, what was it, 123rd Airborne Division or whatever the hell it was. 16th Airborne or whatever. But I've never seen anything like the current state that we are in now. Yeah, is there definitely a hurricane coming? Oh, you like that restaurant where they have the turkey? That was Willie Bird's restaurant. Yeah, 43 but really 18. I know, Cyanide. I know, honey. I think your spring and chassis is probably good for another 100,000 miles or so, honey. Nice suspension. Me and my family are just gonna play Monopoly. Yeah, Phil, I would think that you're going a little stir crazy with the kids and everything over there. We usually go to US Weekly. Now we can't. Well, you're not missing much right now. Never thought I'd live through a pandemic. My father almost died of Hong Kong flu in 1968. I remember that when it was like it was yesterday. I remember my mother sitting us down after the doctor. In those days, they made house calls, and Dr. Helfrich was his name, and he came in and he, told my mother it's probably not gonna. I think he had like 104.4 fever or something like that, and it was just You know, he said you got to just prepare yourself that he could be on his way out. That was a shocker. That was a shocker. Oh, thank you, Mama Bear. I shook Bobby Kennedy's hand, and then not many too many days later, yeah, we're in Dune times. We'll be in future encyclopedias. It's you know, Madowix. We might as well tear into this now. I don't know if I'm on it's out there. It's like civilizations rise, they grow, they reach the point where they become too big to sustain. Whether it's Genghis Khan and the Mongolian horrors, the Egyptians, and the collapse of the Egyptian system, the Roman Empire, all that, the collapse of China after the Great Imperial Age. It's like everything cycles through. You can say England is really, you know, United Kingdom is still a powerhouse. It's a tremendously powerful and wealthy country, but it doesn't have the empire and the structure that it used to have, right? We have probably reached the point where we're incapable of really sustaining, short of having a, you know, it's like drop back and punt time here, in my opinion. And I think I think that's going to be very painful. And I'm seeing little signs every day. I think 11,000 troops are being withdrawn from Germany now, out of from the United States. You know, I'm seeing cutbacks coming. Around here this weekend, it's going to be hot. Yeah, much more. People are more hateful because they're stressed. In this country, we've come to expect a certain life. We've come to expect that Las Vegas is always going to be fun. The clubs are always going to be there. The cheap beer, the cheap eats, the restaurants, the street scene, the free entertainment out on Fremont Street. And something like this comes along. You're going to have your summer vacation. You're going to have your job. You're going to be opening another restaurant, expanding your chain. It just shows you life is never a line. There's always real ups and downs, and I think people are getting a taste of the long haul now. This thing is not going to be simply put back together again. We seem to love everything that made is. um, I don't know. You know, I have a lot of respect for the UK and their. Of any nation in the world, they still have the longest reach, the most embedded wealth, and they still have a tremendous influence. But you know, you spend too much money, and it's yeah, the world's overpopulated, and I think that the globe has a way of fighting back, right? Nature has a way of fighting back with disease and natural vectors of control that start to address that, and warming and all that. I hope Vegas comes back the way it was. I don't think it. I don't think it will. And here's why I say that. Because it depended a lot for its big success on international travel and things. And I don't think the state of people's minds about traveling here is the way that it used to be. Plus, I don't know how long until a place like Vegas can bring back the full experience again. My guess is it's a minimum of at least a year and probably 2 years, provided that the roller coaster doesn't take another horrific dive. Going on because this suspicious time. 20. Some dude got on my carcass for not following the aisle. Oh my God. Yeah, you have to follow the one-way patterns through the store. Shame on you, Lang Lang. Shame on you. McCovey Cove, the kayaks and boats are still out there. Well, it's getting crowded in there. Well, people got to cut loose a little bit. Thank you, High Watch. Says you're right about it. I love it when you opine. Well, I'm gonna opine a little more here because this $600 week enhancement has been a great. I don't want to call it a windfall because people knew it wouldn't last forever, but it's helped cushion a lot of the um, immediate problems that are coming. But I'm afraid that sometimes in the large, this is just my opinion. I don't know nothing about nothing, but I think about things. But I'm just saying, in the scheme of things, I've said before that it's like a game of economics on a massive levels, like dominoes, right? They take decades, even a century to get everything just right, so that this barbershop's earnings support the ability to go to lunch to this restaurant, and this restaurateur has the ability to grow a business, expand a business, and therefore has money to spend on Broadway shows or trips to Las Vegas or things. You know this interdependence that I'm talking about, the dominoes. They pitch over. You can knock down a million dominoes in maybe, I don't know, 6 hours or something like that. But I can tell you it probably takes 10 times, probably takes 100 times 6 hours to put that up. And you know what? When you reassemble that, if one domino is missing, or 10 or 100 out of the million, it just stops. It's almost impossible to get that flow back until you break it down to such a hard level that you get on a solid foundation. And that's why I kind of call that the domino theory of what I'm seeing now is you have the spot restaurant open here and there. Yeah, the spot operation opens here. This shoe store is open again. It's doing good, but we know that there's blocks of support. There's dominoes that are missing in there. And the interlinkage is what's been disrupted. And that's the difference between a recession and a full-blown depression is when some of the dominoes or a lot of those dominoes are missing. That's what I think is going on now. How you doing, Chef? Good to see you. Uh, yeah, I hope you guys get this. Yeah, dominoes are fun. Dominoes can fun. Did I miss JK? Oh yeah, can someone check the math on that? Exactly, exactly. That's exactly what I think it is. There's just too many dominoes missing to make it effective right now. There's too many blocks in them that are missing in the wall. I'm grateful holding on to just got to change if there's no outside Uber Eats ads online surprise. Grateful holding on the restaurants just got to change. Well, they adapt. They adapt. But now we reach the point where the $600 enhancement is withdrawn or downscaled, and anything down is hurtful. So you'll have less people that are, uh, they won't have that confidence now to order that restaurant food. So it'll all add to that flow of more dominoes being gradually removed silently, unnoticed here and there. United Airlines, Boeing said today they don't expect air traffic to be anywhere near back to normal until the end of 2021. Uh, it's little pieces every day, little pieces every day. Yeah, 2020. Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you, Luce. It's just the way I feel. It's not so easy to just put money in people's hands and they'll put things back to right. You can't change their perception of shock. And you put over top of that the horrific cornholio pandemic. You put on top of that social unrest where people feel uncomfortable going into some inner cities. And I mean, who in the hell is going to vacation in Portland this summer or Seattle and things like that? You change people's mindset. That's a problem. It's not as easy as just putting money in people's hands. That's why I say, before you ever heard of cornholio, August 18th of 2019, interest rates inverted on that 2 year and 10 year, where the 10 year rate of interest on a 10 year government note went below the rate of interest on a 2 year. It's always a great, amazing predictor of recessions long before cornholio was ever heard of. But then we built this speculative bubble because of all this cheap money. It's been a crazy year. California's going to put up the 600 extra if the government doesn't. Well, where in the hell are they going to get it from? Right? Hey, states aren't allowed to print money. That's their big problem. So they'll go to the market to sell bonds, and um, yeah, people are scared to do anything. Exactly, exactly. I feel if those who don't have a fixed way of income really do feel the kind of work for them good, but there are many that can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Phil. It's like what they called in the Middle Ages a miasma, a mist that just creeps around slowly and just starts plucking people out of business. I mean, do you know anybody that has started a business? Anybody that's leased space to begin a business? Do you know any restaurants that are having grand openings? Trickle down effect is in full motion. Exactly. Exactly. And we'll be playing catch up with them before supporting. Exactly. You got to take care of your own first before you can go out there and spend that discretionary money on $20 movie tickets and family of four. You're $80 with candy and sodas and popcorn. You're about 140, 150 bucks in. Yeah, Union Square is taking a big hit. Exactly. Plus shootings are up. That being overlooked, plus the killing with the gangs. Exactly. Plus the outflow of cities that's now taking place as people decide that it's not where they want to be. The risks are too high in a lot of major cities. Wait for the closures and evictions. I don't know how much more wherewithal the government has to step in, Janet. I would suggest, being since you were a business major and things like that, you might keep an eye on the United States dollar versus the other major currencies of the world, the price of silver and gold. They might be giving you mega clues about when the train pulls in to the depot at the end of the line. Working on a full remodel. Listen to the Chicago PD's. Oh my God, Cheryl, you must be going crazy. In my city, we have restaurants. Just I don't know how many they will make. I can't think of anything that's opening here, but I can think of now about 6 or 7 that have closed down. Uh, Janet, something will happen. Millions can't be on the street. Yeah, so they'll go from they won't provide money. They'll just be setting up relief centers. That's the only alternative that I can think of. Tent cities, FEMA cities, things like that. You're going to just have probably major areas of the country that are just dedicated to housing and feeding, and that's about it. You know, Chinatown food surviving. They have a gift stuff, and then they're not. Nobody's gone down to Chinatown or all that. Yeah. Better get with the program, boss. Better. I thought you'd be heading off with your wife to Wyoming there. Locked and loaded. Yeah, it's serious times we're in. It's not all craps and giggles. A lot of people that are giggling the hardest and having the most yucks are going to be the ones that are most surprised. But if you look to government for every solution, you're apt to be disappointed at some bend of the road. It's odd there's change shortage. They can't give back change because nobody's circulating the money. They're not spending it in other businesses. Mid-production was down. Free camping! See, a lot of people have this attitude that nothing can ever go wrong in a major way because they've never really lived through economic crises before. Yep, good night, boss. Enjoy your Mary Poppins world. I saw Marshall's law in Louisiana during Katrina. Yeah. Say hi to Mary Poppins. Always prepare yourself. Always prepare yourself. You never go wrong. I need to get a little cookie or something. Uh, Remember when? Better be smart and prepared. Better be kung fu ready. Kung fu ready. Kung fu ready. I love these little Mexican cookies called populares. Mmm. Little populares are very tasty. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that video. I saw it in my feed, Chef. It's always good to be prepared. Yeah, if you've never experienced hardship or your first thought is the government's going to have to do something when the people get put out on the street. Me and my clan are coming to live in the Shine Shack. There you go, Dave. Well, you listen to the story of a man named Dave. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. One day he showed up at the Shine Shack and made a batch of moonshine and did two-step. Woohoo! Mmm. Come on to the Shine Shack. Yeehaw. Damn, where's the time go? I've already been on an hour and 20. Been babbling like crazy. But I will tell you one thing to cheer you up, Janet Fields, the boss. It's times of stress. It's times when our backs are against the wall that our most creative, innovative, brave spirit comes out. And out of those toughest times, like being forged in a hot oven, hot fire, like at a blacksmith shop, comes a new foundation for a better world in the future. It might take 3 years, it might take 30 years. It could be the decline of Western civilization, the collapse of Western civilization. We don't know. We don't know how many dominoes are missing. We don't know how many bricks are out of the wall. We have no idea. It's still profit. Nothing wrong with that. mm. Granny cooking up some possum and grits. I always wondered where in the hell did they get possum in Beverly Hills, you know? mm. That's funny. Mm. That's my dinner tonight. Kaylee, it is. It is. Ever since this pandemic, there's not one morning, not one, that I've been able to sleep past. Maybe one time I hit 7 a.m. Usually it's any time between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. I'm up. Now I'm sleeping better because I'm sleeping on my back. I'm not up peeing 10 times or whatever. But I'm just, the point. It's affected our psyche. Yeah. Raccoon is too greasy. Greasy little meat. Mm. Yeah, they said the next theater of battle will be space. On the good side, they're playing baseball, right? Set my alarm up. I'm still up before work started. It's weird, isn't it, Cheryl? It's like ever since I retired, I've slowly been getting up earlier and earlier every day. Thank you, Dusty. Just want to come on and have a short chat tonight. Uh, Lasso the raccoon and sampled you, Tom. Well, my grandmother was from Asheville, North Carolina, and she had all relatives down in Maggie Valley and West Virginia and all through there. And I think we got served up some raccoon. I think we got served up some raccoon. Next time when you go to the city, bring your donut and do McCovey Cove. Next time I go to the city's going to be a nighttime videography. Um, it's going to be the whole shebang. But what's the point of going down now, Sean? I understand McCovey Cove, but I look at the bigger picture, like what's going on in uh, the other area, the traditional party areas of the city, the Embarcadero, the Castro, those kind of places. Pier 39 down in those tourist areas. That stuff's way off. Way off. So I think to myself, it's not going to be the night scene that I'm expecting it to be. And once again, it's a degraded travel experience. You live in Tennessee, right across the mountain. All right. Well, maybe you know the legacy of Popcorn Sutton down there. Miami Martin Testapod, they're not playing for a while. A few other teams also. Like I said, Luce, I think it's going to spread through baseball, and they're just going to end up with an aborted season in here, which will be a shame. I think that they withdrew from their schedule. Duck and goat is greasy. Give me a how about cyanide? How about a plate of mutton, babe? Hmm? Dish it up, man. Where's that mutton? Where in the hell's that mutton? North Beach was always crowded dinner time. North Beach had just fabulous restaurants and things, but there's so many other hidden gems in San Francisco. But the streetcars aren't running, and tourism must be way down over there. Yep, Popcorn Sutton. And they brought the NHL players into Canada. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. Rutgers football team went to a party. They got to. I mean, cases are rising. And look at Hawaii. Look at Hong Kong. They thought it had it beat. Now they're worried about a collapse of the Hong Kong hospital system over there. That's 6 million people stuffed into a piece of land smaller than half the size of the Manhattan. Yeah, I'll pass. I had goat meat tacos. Yeah, I think goat meat's okay. My friend went, it's all they served her. She was sick of it after a month. Yeah, I could do the goat. That's not, Asheville's very crowded. How long has it been since you've been to Pigeon Forge? Oh, Lord. I want to say over 30 years, maybe. Long time. Streetcar Desire. Hey, Stella! Mutton in Mongolia. It's what's for dinner. Mutton in Mongolia. All right, guys, it's an hour and 30. I'm going to cash it out. I want to do a little research here tonight on, I'm going to check into the travel, try to get things planned out. I want to try to get some new to me, old but new to me camera gear I want to work on, and some other stuff tonight. But I want to thank you guys for coming in tonight. Thank you to my moderators for popping by. Great to see you guys. Stay safe out there, and take this stuff seriously. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. Yeah, wish goat meat was easier getting. Curried goat is delicious. Yeah, Stella, you're putting me through hell. The great Kim Hunter and Marlon Brando, right? Anyway, guys, thank you, Jackie R. 20 Australian from Jackie R. Thank you, sweetie. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you very much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Stop that there. And thanks. Going to get some rest and have a good night. Cyanide, you take care, honey. And Joey D, thanks for being here. I'm on it. Take care, Janet. Go cheer up the boss. Have a good one, everybody.